Priyanka, screen is visible. Please check your internet connection. Is my screen visible to everyone? Yes, after that, constructor will get called. So we have seen one program in which one non-static block is there, and we have executed the non-static block. So what we will do, we will code some more scenario for the non-static block. So let me open my edit plus. So I'll create one program called as N1, and I'll write one non-static block here. Okay, can you guys just tell me the output of this program? Okay, so my question is that, okay, let me first execute this program. I'll save this program by the name N1, and I'll execute the program. Okay, CD, we need to go for OneDrive. Okay, program compiled successfully. Now I'll execute the program, and this will be the output. Obviously, we have done a lot of program, but my question is that what if I want to give a name to this particular non-static block? Let's say if I give some name, I will give the name as, let's say, Apple. I've given the name as Apple. What I want to do, I'll write it here. Want to give the name is non-static block consist of name, or can we give name to the non-static block? That is what my question. So I have given this one name as, let's say, say Apple. Let me save this one and let me execute the program Java C N1 dot Java. Okay, you can see in this Apple error is coming. Yes or no? It is giving identifier expected. So it's very simple. We cannot give the name to the non-static block. Can you guys tell me, can we give name to the static block? Yes or no? So we have not given, we cannot give the name for the static block. Same like that, we cannot give the name for the non-static block also. Okay, what about return type? What about return type? What if I remove and I'll give here return? Let's say return 0. Will it work? So I'll compile this program also. N1.java. You can say again it is giving return 0. Return outside the method. He's saying that in the method you can write return where you are writing this return. You are writing this return in the non-static block. What error it is giving? Return outside method. You have to write here in the method. Then why are you writing outside this return? So can a non-static block consist of a return type? Yes or no? Not possible. Because the thing is that if you give written, you have to give inside the method. Else, what will be the problem? We have to return, but here we cannot return anything. Okay, can we call the non-static block? Can we call the non-static block? Think and tell me. Can we call the non-static block? Yes, simple. Yes, correct. Since non-static block, we cannot give the name. Since non-static block, we cannot give the name. That is the reason we cannot call. If you want to call anyone, you have to give some name. Yes or no? That is what the concept of identifier is there. Are you guys agree with this? Everyone? So we can say that non-static block does not consist of return type also does not we cannot call that. Can you guys tell me what if you want to call the non-static block, what do you have to do? Yes, everyone, what we have to do? Yes, what we have to do? We have to create an object. Is it possible that if we don't create the object, then we can then this non-static block will get executed? Is it possible? Okay, so that is for sure. We need to create the object in order to execute the non-static block. Now, what about the argument? Can I pass argument? Think and tell me. Can we pass argument inside the non-static block? Syntactically not correct. Syntactically is not correct, so we cannot pass argument. Okay, first of all, if you think when we can pass argument, okay, suppose there is one method. Let me take the paint. So when can we pass argument? Let's say whenever there is method, I write one method. Let's say public static void and let's say demo. So I will write it here system.out.print and then I am writing here demo method. Okay, if you want to pass argument, first you have to give the arguments, yes or no. What is that argument it is called as? That is called as formal argument or actual argument. Which argument it is? That is what? Formal arguments. So here also whatever the argument you will give, suppose you are giving some argument, let's say you are giving one integer and one more integer. So how can you pass argument? Important is that how can you pass arguments? So what you will do to call this method in the main method, that is public static void main string args. We will call that particular method. See what I'm doing here, calling. How you will call? By the name. Is non-static block is having any name? Then how we can call? If we cannot call, how we will pass the arguments? Are you getting my point, everyone? If you cannot call, how you can pass the actual argument so that it will get copied into the formal argument? That is the reason. To pass argument, you need to call first, and you cannot call because non-static block doesn't consist of any name. Clear to everyone? So can you guys tell me what are the non-static members you know till now? Tell me quickly what is the non-static members you know till now? I want answer from each and everyone. What are the non-static members you know? Okay, is non-static members require memory or it will get stored in the static area? Okay, if it is required memory, what you will do to create a memory? Okay, you will create an object. Can you tell me how will you create object? Constructor create object. Uh, yes, using new keyword and constructor. Okay, can you tell me what is the use of new keyword? Okay, it will create an block of memory and object. Okay, then in which area it will create? In static area. Okay, inside the heap area. Then what we will do inside the static area? What we will do inside the static area? Okay, Ram Krishna, we cannot pass. We load. Sachin is saying loading of all non-static members. Sachin, non-static members it is static area. Static area is for non-static members. That is for static members. Okay, now can you tell me how will you define a non-static variable? How will you define a non-static variable? Okay, how will you call a non-static variable? How will you call a non-static variable? Class class name as reference. Who is this? Ashish. Class name as reference. Okay. When the in terms of loading process, who will load first? Who will execute first? Constructor or a non-static block? Okay. How will you define a non-static block? How will you define a non-static block? You are writing syntax. Block which is not prefixed by static keyword and written inside class area is called as non-static block. Can a programmer call non-static block? Can a programmer call non-static block? Answer is no. Okay, can you guys tell me when non-static block will execute? During compile time or during object creation time? I'm asking for non-static block. Compile time, object creation time. When you can create object during compilation or during runtime? Always object can be created during the runtime only. Okay, we'll write the notes for the non-static block. So you can write down. What is the last thing you have written? Have you guys written non-static methods with one example? Okay, perfect. Yes, we have written. Okay, so you write down the heading as non-static block. Change the font. Not visible properly. Okay, just give me a minute, guys. I will be back. Till that, you'll write these 2 points. Okay, guys. Yeah, let's write the other points. So, write non-static. Write down this one first. Then write some more points. You can highlight or underline that particular point, that for the execution of non-static block we need to create the object, and we'll write it here. During the object creation, non-static block will get executed. Highlight these 2 points, it's very important. If you are telling, don't forget to tell these points. Yes, it is dependent on object creation. When you create object, only that time only non-static block will get executed. Understood, Pratibha? Okay, guys. So that's all about the today session. We'll continue our as usual offline from Monday itself. Okay, so just write down these points and revise the topics properly and come on Monday, 5:30, same time. Yes. Okay, guys. So that's all for today. We'll see you on Monday. Bye bye. You can leave the session. Enjoy your day.